Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for joining. Sorry for the delay, network issues. Okay, so guys, quickly, I will hurry up today a bit because I need to end exactly by 12. Guys, any doubts, please let me know before. Please raise your hand अगर कोई doubt है तो I need to wrap up by 12 exactly. Um, Please don't ask the doubt afterwards, so I need to then cut off the meeting. Acha, guys, I will tell you if you have any doubts, for before the sorry apart from any other thing from newsletters, please do message me at the start the morning so that I can time it, because after 12 I have calls lined up which then abruptly I have to end, then sometimes I'm not available after that. So if you have any doubts, just ask so that we can end the call, end our meeting 10 minutes before, so that I know that I have to address your doubts. तुम जब मैं बंद करने जाता हूँ तब डाउट पूछते हो, कैसा होगा? Oh, yesterday, I think Prinjal wanted to ask something. I couldn't get back to her. Feel sorry for that, Prinjal. But yeah, if you have any doubts, just let me know prior. Any random doubts? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So let me begin. Let me begin something about this. What I found again in the newspaper: rural growth, premiumization is happening. Rural is growing. Uh, then Britannia, okay, Britannia posted a fantastic result. There will be students who will be, talking about Britannia. They have posted a fantastic result. Probably they have also mentioned about the rural increase. Okay, United Breweries now they have selling of their RCB, जो RCB का portfolio है, they are selling off their team. Yesterday there was a news that they are finding RCB is now finding the new owner. So now if they are selling it, what I feel is that they are selling it for the expansion. I feel, I'm not sure about it. This is my assumption that RCB is they are selling the RCB, so obviously they will have cash. We were talking about alcohol market increasing. Varun Beverages also joined the alcohol market. There is something is happening, and I think that is the reason they are selling it. Now, since RCB has turned profitable, so probably they have won the last season, so they will get a good premium over there. Even the women have won the IPL, so probably they will get a good valuation, and I feel that is the right move by United Spirits. As an investor, again, something on the part into found something about Chalet Hotels. Chalet expects hospitality margins to grow rapidly. Probably this is the fifth continuous day, or maybe the second continuous week that we are talking about. Something is coming about the hospitality sector. They are saying that the hospitality margin is expected to increase, and obviously it is because of the new. Yesterday also it was in news about the new rebranded hotel called 𝗖𝗹𝗹. The Duke Resort. So yesterday they were talking about the new hotel that was actually the Duke one. The Duke Resort, which has now been rebranded as 𝗖𝗹𝗹 Resort, and now they have wholly owned it. Maruti Alto was the highest selling car in India. Last 3-4 years, Swift, Baleno at times there was also Creta, which were the highest selling model in India. Now, Alto has been the highest selling model. What do you assume from this? If I want to just make an economic assumption,
The
who are
shift
the
from
people
two
who are
wheelers
selling?
to small segments, small car
Hatchback are
segments.
recovering, that we can assume.
Sorry,
No,
sorry, what?
the shift from two wheelers to small car segments already we read this.
Yes.
That's
So, who are the people who buy a car like Alto? Are those people who stays in urban area or the people who stays in rural area?
rural area.
Rural area, correct? The same, in the top it was written SUV and rural segment growing. So Alto has come up, at the first time buyer also probably. So two-wheeler are shifting towards a smaller cars. Now Alto has been, first time I have seen it from last so many years that Alto has been the top selling product. Because after COVID, forget about 5 years, I don't think Alto or anyone purchased it. People who were poor were not able to afford it. People who were rich were not they didn't want to buy Alto. This is what caught my attention. I'm tracking this that monthly numbers. I'm tracking it from so many months, so many years rather. but this is the first time I've seen that Alto topping the charts. First time over here. So see, the car segment is like, at the top. The cars are growing. Even in that first page they were talking about the rural growth. They were talking about 26 new models which have been launched to be launched in FY26 from January rather, not even FY calendar year 26. And this article has written that they have specifically launching 25 new models in 2026. Facelifts also, premium products also. Tata is again launching its 𝗠ci𝗿ဖိ𝗴. I think probably a facelift. Toyota 3-row SUV to be launched in 14%, the 14 lakh. Toyota Tetra to be around 8 lakh. Some launches in the mid segment, some launches in the premium segment. Mahindra is focusing on its 29 lakhs, a premium portfolio, whereas Maruti Wagoner electric, they are planning to launch at 8 lakhs. So Maruti moving towards affordable, and they will mention about hybrids. A lot of hybrid has been mentioned over here, but when you read the news on a daily basis, hybrid cars are Maruti is the one who is only launching the hybrid car. Honda has just planned. Maruti is the only one who is launching hybrid car. And now Maruti is also into electric vehicles. So okay, we'll see how it goes on. How the numbers are. So every month we have to track the numbers. Okay, now who wants to go first? The next news today. Okay, Shubham, you go. Guys, please raise your hand. Shubham, yeah. Shubham. Yes. Okay. Rishabh, yeah, there you go. So where is the news today? I didn't get the news. Rishabh,
Am I audible, sir?
yeah, you're audible now.
Sir, I was going through a recent update. This is on Swiggy and Eternal, and I can see there's a.
Just a minute. Rishabh, just a minute. Just a minute. Yeah, sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
So, sir, I was going on a news update about Swiggy and Eternal, and I can see a clear shift in their strategy. So, both are now expanding from food delivery into dining out and live event spaces. The reason is like the food delivery has slowed, but dining out, especially in premium segment, it's rising very sharply. So overall dining market in FY24 was around 21 billion and expected to reach around 39 billion by FY30. However, the bigger story lies in the premium segments. So, which could see a rise from 5 billion to 12 billion in the same period, mainly because of higher income urban consumers who are spending more on experience. We can relate this to our past discussions uh, regarding the IT, the hotel segments, how premiumization, regarding textiles, we can see people are pushing towards the premium segment, and this is also a great example to show that the premium market is growing in India. So actually, sir, I have my own personal experience. Like I've recently booked a dine out at Leela Palace. It was through Zomato, and I was attracted because they had offered an attractive 25% off. So I can clearly see that the platforms are changing. Uh, this is not just a delivery apps right now. They are building a full dining ecosystem. They are providing us discovery, reservations, offers, and payment system. So financially, also this makes good sense. Like premium dining offers them a commission of about 15 to 20% versus 6 to 8% in food delivery. So this would increase their average order value, also improve their EBITDA margin. Uh, so at the same time, live event markets, like it's a 2.5 billion market right now. It's expected to hit $9 billion by FY30. So this should increase the.
What is the growth? What is the growth ratio over here?
What, sir?
2.5 billion today. 2.5 billion today to reach
Yeah.
9 billion in 5 years. So what is the growth?
It's approx 3.5x, sir.
No, percent CAGR growth.
CAGR, I didn't calculate.
Quickly. Because why? See, when you say 3x growth, but 3x is not in 1 year. No?
Yes, sir.
As a finance student, we have to always talk about per year basis.
Okay, sir.
Let's say 2.5, became 9, correct? In 5 years. Correct. So I have told you that RRI. RRI is the CAGR, formula for CAGR.
Yes.
5 years, present value 2 and 9. It's growing at 30%. That should be your major purpose. It will expected to grow by 30% on a CAGR basis. Rather
Yes.
than saying 3x. Okay. Because why I'm saying, because if you model it something, let's say if you make a model and someone tell you forecast, you cannot forecast 3x.
Yes, sir.
Forecast for 2
Got it.
years. Then what you can do, 30%. You know that industry is going by 30%.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Concluding, like overall, this move would lift average revenue per order, improve EBITDA margin, and push both Swiggy and Eternal into a positive cash flow. So this is a smart transition from being a delivery platform to a premium lifestyle platform. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
So premium dining is boosting the margin. So I will say Zomato and Swiggy both are only offering. Zepto is not offering, if I'm not wrong. Zepto is not offering. Even Big Basket is an e-commerce platform.
No, only Swiggy and Zomato are leading this.
Yeah. And I can also see, yes, correct. I can agree totally that there are also offers. Now, I use Swiggy because I have that HDFC card which gives me 10% discount on the already offers that are going on.
Same here, sir. Even I use Diners Club, so I get attractive offers.
That's good. So this is so I will Swiggy and Zomato, so I'm bullish on it. But since I cannot talk in numbers because of losses, man, I'm just talking of the instinct. I will have a look at the sales number. Okay. Good one. Good one, Rishan.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Satiran?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
This news was about Japanese car makers, particularly Toyota and Suzuki. They have separately announced investment of about 11 billion. This was mainly due to reduce the dependence on China. And Japan's annual direct investment in India's transport sector was hitting 1.91 billion last year, which was sevenfold. This was risen sevenfold between 2021 to 2024. Toyota plans to launch 50 new models in India, and its market share was risen to about 10%.
So we don't say reason, we say increase.
Okay, sir.
We don't say reason. Reason is not a proper English.
Yes, sir. Toyota plans to launch 50 new models in India, and its market share is about to increase to 10% by the end of this decade, which currently it stands about 8%. Last year, Toyota announced more than 3 billion in investment to expand its production capacity, mainly in southern India. The earlier it produced about 4 lakh units per year. Now it has been increased to 5 lakh units, which was about an increase of 25%. And also, Toyota plans to build a new plant in Western Maharashtra, which was expected to begin its production before 2030. With this expansion, first, Toyota's Indian production capacity was about to grow more than 1 million vehicles per year. So sir, since India has remains close to Chinese EVs, this move by this Japanese manufacturer, the expansion projects was about to help this move, sir.
Good one, Satyan. But again, you said also 2 times. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You did not say that also again 2 times. Okay. Yes, so I will say so Satyan, you need to improve a bit on the communication part. You are yes, telling it perfectly, but it should be little precise and a bit fast. Bit fast is not exactly. You are going too slow.
Okay, sir.
Because you are, okay, fine, that is totally fine. I can agree because of your communication. It's totally fine. But now if I want to
Yes, sir.
see, if I want to give you 4 points of this, the Toyota and Maruti are investing separately approx $11 billion in India to reduce the Chinese dependency.
Yes,
So what is Toyota doing? So Toyota is planning to launch 15 new models and aims to have a 10% market share by the end of this decade. So now you don't say decade, by the end of 2030. Okay.
okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Because decade, let's say you read this news after 2-3
Yeah,
years, then
5
what is
years,
the
yeah.
decade?
Yeah.
So, and what if the decade was, in 2030, let's say we were in 2029. So, and aims to have a market share of 10%. Now, they have written specifically in India, right?
Yes, sir.
Aims to have a market share of 10% by the end of decade, which is currently at 8%.
Yes, sir.
Last year, Toyota had announced a 3 billion investment in the production facility, which had increased its production capacity by 25% to 5 lakh units. Okay, with this expansion, company plans to grow its capacity to 1 million production per year. So can I say with the investment of 1.9 billion, they are planning to add more 500 units capacity? Can I say that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right.
But the 1.9 billion was earlier ones, like before, like in between
Oh, sorry,
21
11 billion,
and
not sorry, 11 billion, not 1.9, 11 billion. Sir.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, yes, sir.
That's it. So now, so what is it? Today it is, so in the last expansion, they have made the capacity to 500 lakhs, 500,000. But now they are saying that Toyota to increase capacity to 1 million per unit. It means obviously they are adding more 500,000 of unit, means doubling, they are doubling the capacity.
Yes, sir.
So you could have, told in that way, better. Nothing wrong in what he said. I'm just giving an additional perspective.
Yes, sir.
Because they have not written, they have written in that way. You are analyst, now you should give it much more precise information.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's fine. Rest all is good.
Yes, thanks.
Yeah, Bobby.
Yes, sir. Just
Yeah.
a sec. So I'll be talking about Titan, which had added 34 new jewelry store during the quarter. So it's betting on the wedding season. Also, additionally, they have added one more exclusive wedding store, which is called Riva, which is only for go-to bridal jewelry. And recently, the gold prices was around 0.13 million per 10 grams in mid October 2025,
1 3
and
million,
now
Bobby. There's like, if you go something
sorry.
in points now, million if you're writing, you should not in points, then you convert to thousands, 130,000.
Acha, okay.
Because
Understood.
130,000 is better to understand than 0.13 million. So
Got
whenever
it.
it goes in points, 0 points, so you change the unit to thousands. And vice
Okay.
versa. Let's say if it's going in billion, 0.1 billion, so you should convert into millions. Millions are going into 0 point, so do it into thousands.
Okay, got it.
Right. Gold price is nearing 130,000 per
So
10 grams.
so gold price is nearing 130,000 per 10 grams was in mid October 2025, and now it has ceased to about 6% of that. So this will lead to more demand in the strong wedding season. At the same time, during the wedding season, you don't only buy gold for the bride, you buy for the family members also. So the ticket size also is going to be high. And the second highest buying season after festival is during wedding seasons only. At the same time, the Titan strategy is balancing premiumization with
Premiumization.
yeah premiumization with affordability. So that strategy is generally it's catering to both the aspirational crowd who don't check the prices, at the same time the value seeking customers which try to check the value with the prices. So this is a dual strategy. I've noticed the same dual strategy in HUL too, where they are trying to cater both aspirational and value seeking customers. So hence I would sum up by telling that adding new store during this quarter will be able to sustain the demand of the wedding season and the festive season. Yeah, that's it.
Good one. Good one.
Thank you.
Yeah, Hitosh.
So I'm going to speak about the Britannia's Q2 results. Britannia Industries has cooked up a really strong quarter this time. Its net profit jumped 23.1% year on year to 6,515 million, completely beating the analysts' expectations. So this growth, it was driven by commodity prices, wheat and sugar staying stable, and a tighter control on operational costs. And Britannia managed to turn stability into this strength. And the revenue was a bit modest at 3.7%. It stood at 48,410 million rupees. And it was largely because of temporary disruptions from the recent GST rate changes. These adjustments affected product prices and trade sentiment in the short term. Britannia managed to absorb the impact through cost efficiency and better productivity. Its EBITDA rose 21.8% to 9,550 million, and margins expanded to 19.7% from 16.8% a year ago. So it came from lower input costs, smarter inventory management, and improved operational leverage. So in simple terms, the company earned more from every rupee by running its operations more efficiently. So in short, Britannia's Q2 story is about cost control, strong regional strategy, and resilience amid regulatory changes. That's it.
You have not read the news, no? You have just read the news, no? You have not gone to the results.
Sorry.
You have not gone to the results, no? You have just read the news. Okay, fine. Let's Aryan, you tell us the same thing. Let's see what is the difference.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
Britannia showed a flat growth of 4% year on year to 48 billion due to GST-led disruptions, which is expected to normalize in Q3 FY26. Despite that, the bakery portfolio of Britannia has performed well, which include rusk and wafer, has delivered a double-digit volume growth, driven by premium D2C offering in their fudge and cakes and pure magic stars, which are our premium delight offerings. Their gross profit has
Aryan, you can say that. So the bakery portfolio continues to deliver a double-digit growth, led by premium
Okay, sir.
offerings
like fudge cakes, pure magic tarts, and Jim Jam Little Hearts, sir. These
Now
are
I am specifying on this because ये सब चीजें ना हमको पता है. We know all these things.
yes, sir.
That is why expressing on it, so that when you go out, when you're talking in a forum, probably everyone should know this is what is leading. Little Hearts, I'm not sure. I don't eat Little Hearts, but what is Pure Magic Stars?
Sir, pure magic stars are these are, sir, D2C premium offerings, and pure stars are small, I believe, small stars which you can eat as a snack, sweet snacks, sir.
Sir, it is a kind of a cookie, like Cadbury's choco cakes.
So there is cream in between that Bobby Deol ad comes in.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
Pure Magic Stars. Okay. Now, what is the price of this? 25 rupees. Okay. And the second was tarts. What are tarts? Pure Magic Choco Tarts. Okay. इसने खाया नहीं, मैंने नहीं try किया ये. But I see a lot of them in the demand. See this in the demand.
तो मैंने भी नहीं खाया, बट ब्लिंकिट पे अभी मैंने सर्च किया था तो आ रहे थे, सर. So I thought of buying some
Sir, it's
Blinkit
a new offering.
new offering.
Jim Jam, Little Hearts. What is the Jim Jam? Jim Jam.
Jim Jam is a
sir, I
big
believe
sir.
I believe, sir, ये वही sir urban demand के लिए as the trend is going on for aspirational buying ना sir. तो वो try कर रहे हैं premium offerings के लिए sir. Every brand is doing that.
Little Hearts में I will say this is ये मैं छोटा था तभी खाने का मैं. With biscuit with cream and so now it has gained popularity again. We used to have this, then again वो बंद हो गया था कुछ. It was my favorite biscuits at that time. But now what? So sorry, what is your take over here? Is when you say the premium D2C offerings, the fudge cake, pure magic tarts, and Jim Jam, ये कुछ अलग है जो regularly use नहीं होते. So you can tell everyone that these are biscuits with chocolates in it. Cream, not even a cream biscuit, it's like a cake. Pure magic, it is not a biscuit. Biscuit nahi hai, it is like a cake. So this is something that is new, which is happening in the industry. So ये मैं देखता हूँ, I see a lot of this in the DMart. I've never tried it because काफी sugary होता है, so I don't eat that much. But I see this on and my cousins also, younger cousins, do have this at their place. Okay, so Abhi, what we can understand from this is that apart from the biscuit portfolio, this portfolio is growing and this is obviously at a premium price. And इसमें competition भी नहीं है, if I'm not wrong.
Like bakery portfolio में sir last quarter भी mention किया कि double digit growth हुई and this quarter also same trend is going on, double digit growth sir.
46 rupees का biscuit is quite expensive for a middle class or lower middle class people. People do buy it. The grams भी देखो, I think it will be काफी कम ही होगा वो.
So I think Dark Fantasy may be competitor. But
नहीं, these are biscuits. ये biscuits नहीं है. These are something like cakes. उसमें you have cream. You don't feel like a biscuit, eating like a biscuit. Dark Fantasy will be biscuit हो गया.
सर कैडबरी ने भी एक ऐसा लॉन्च किया है फज केक टाइप.
फज केक, अच्छा, ओके. कैडबरी,
सर ब्रिटानिया का क्रोसॉन्स लाइक टॉप है. उसका कोई कॉम्पिटिटर नहीं है. वो भी डबल डिजिट में है.
प्लस ब्रिटानिया भी सर ये अंडरस्टैंड कर रहा हूँ, उन्होंने मल्टीपल फ्लेवर्स में D2C ऑफरिंग करी है ये क्रॉसॉन के पैकेट्स में सर.
ओके, ग्रेट. तो ये भी द croissant is, people are eating croissant. Cake as symbol. We don't eat biscuit with croissant. And if you see nowadays in the hotels, if you go for a buffet lunch or a dinner, वो वहाँ पे वो होते ही है croissant. You see that? कभी गए होगे तो observe it. Croissant आजकल हर एक, if you go for any tour or something, if you are having a buffet lunch, buffet dinner, तो वहाँ पे वो croissant, specifically in restaurants as well. Sorry, not in breakfast as well. Croissant होते ही है. तो अरे इतना सब कुछ था बोलने के लिए, पूरा उसी पे. तो अगर तुमको किसी को प्रेजेंट ही करना है, ये तुमने अच्छा लिखा है, उसी को तुमने सिर्फ थोड़ा. फाइन, गो अहेड. ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट.
Gross profit grew 3.5%, 3.4% year on year to 20 billion, whereas gross margin has improved by 20 basis points due to stable commodity prices. EBITDA margins has grown by 22% year on year to 9.5 billion, and EBITDA margins has improved by 290 basis points, driven by cost cutting in their other expenses by 150 basis points and employee expenses by 120 basis points. PAT also showcased a 23% growth year on year growth to 6.5 billion, whereas PAT margin grew by 210 basis points. Looking ahead, Britannia has mentioned that they will witness a strong volume market share gain in rural area led by regional consumer-centric products as well as competitive pricing. Currently in rural area, it is heavily dominated by local players in biscuit segments.
So guys, if you had followed me from last 3-4 months, not the new batch, but before that, I was very bullish on the FMCG part. मैं हमेशा बोलने का कि क्रॉस मार्जिन्स कम करेगा, कमोडिटी कॉस्ट कम हो रहे हैं, इन्फ्लेशन इज डिक्लाइनिंग, आई एम सीइंग द रूरल डिमांड कमिंग अप, बार बार न्यूज में आ रहे थे. This was we were talking in the last 2 quarters, which has now actually been performing. today I am talking about hospitality. It might not happen in the next quarter, in the next quarter. It might come in the next 3-4 quarters. This is a lag feeling that you have to analyze the sector before it starts performing. If you analyze it after it is performing, let's say, as you say, the margins are higher. So it has no point now. The stock is already up 4-5%. But no, I was talking every time rural demand is increasing. People, if you want to spend, where will you spend? Biscuits, there is no one apart from Britannia. And ye to demand, I have not realized ki ye bhi demand hai, which is growing. I thought Britannia is only into biscuits. And if you go to my previous morning calls as well, Britannia के बारे में एक article आया, दो तीन बार article आया था in the newsletter, in the news, that the Britannia MD has changed, and he is not. It is not only a biscuit company now. It has gone into cakes and all. ये तभी भी आया था एक article. होगा कोई तो conference call में, I don't remember, in our morning call. But ये सब हो रहा था. This is called tracking. Now, if you have tracked this all from the last 2-3 months, let's say if you have read the conference call of all the companies, you have punched all the numbers, you have written a report on it. Now, when you go for interviews, definitely you will get a chance to present. मतलब वो तुम्हारा सुनेगा बात. सर ये अभी का नहीं हो रहा है. ये देखो, I have written this newsletter from so many months, and from that so many months, you see this is the trend what I am catching now, and this is exactly happening how I have written in the last 3 quarters. So that is why I say this 3 months period. It will change your entire life. It changed mine. Okay. It changed my life because the same thing what was happening, I was tracking for 2-3 months, helped me crack an interview which was for 1 to 3 years of experience. They were saying we want 3 years of experience, at least. Minimum 3 years, minimum 3 years. That role I applied and got a job. Why? Because I prove, they said, okay, yeah, I can also prove it that I am tracking the sector. So Aryan was doing it, पर पता नहीं इसको क्या हो गया बीच में. Aryan कहाँ पे थे इतना टाइम?
Sir, hello.
कहाँ पे थे बीच में इतना टाइम?
सर मैं मॉर्निंग कॉल एक्चुअली अटेंड नहीं कर पा रहा सर. एक्चुअली सर कॉलेज में भी टेस्ट हो रहे थे ना सर, और असाइनमेंट देने थे, तो उसी चक्कर में.
Okay. Which year you are in?
नेशनल पीजी कॉलेज लखनऊ सर. Sir, I have one question regarding this newsletter, sir. Sir, like you have mentioned, premium D2C offering, I have mentioned the names of the products. I have also I use Blinkit and Zepto, so I have also searched those products. But I have written the name of the product. What you have said, na sir, कि इसमें और भी चीजें लिख सकते थे. So what else should I have mentioned over here, sir?
लिख सकते हैं, ये प्रेजेंट कर सकते थे. वाटर, फ्रूट्स, वो लिख के तो कुछ मतलब नहीं है. मतलब जैसे अभी हमको नहीं पता ना ये प्योर मैजिक क्या है, प्योर मैजिक स्टार्स. So you can say that
Yes, sir.
this is a segment. This is apart from apart from your newsletters. When you present something, this is result भी present कर रहे हो, sir, we can find out that the trend is moving from biscuits to this cake portfolio, which is at 25 or 30 rupees per 10 grams, which is an expensive premium offerings, and I can see this on the online as well as the demand.
Like I also thought कि I mentioned average pricing of those products. फिर मैंने कहा sir like mainly result पे focus करता हूँ, तो that's what I thought.
नहीं present मतलब जब तुम present करोगे तो it was better ना if you write the pricing and all. Because as an analyst मैं ये expect करूँगा as a fund manager कि अरे premium मतलब कितना premium है, कितने का आता है, 100 रुपए का आता है, वो भी है.
Sir,
And वो basis पे. If I say a biscuit comes at 10 rupees, तो इसके लिए हमने कंपनी प्रोफाइल बनाया था ना, वो तो क्या होता है when you track it तुमको ऑलरेडी तुम्हारे पास डेटा सब हो जाता है. इसके लिए वो कंपनी प्रोफाइल पहले होता है and then फिर ये रिजल्ट अपडेट होता है.
Yes.
वो it is all linked.
मेरे को ये ऐसा हम लोग मतलब मुझे याद भी है सर, लाइक हम लोगों ने लास्ट 3 to 4 weeks ago ये डिस्कस किया था. We also discussed Imami also. Imami के products like seasonal products हैं that Q3 will perform well due to winter centric products हैं Imami के, Dabur के भी also.
Correct.
That's
correct.
Sir, एक
I have
FMCG
one
का
question, sir.
Yeah.
So, how to find that a particular sector will perform well in future, sir?
No. So we are not finding. So what I am saying that every time when you look at a newsletter, things are coming. Let's say, I'm now what I'm talking recently, everything I'm talking about tourism. Tourism is growing, there is an expansion. So it might not happen that tomorrow the stock will move. It will take time, because now expansion is happening now. Results will come after 2-3 quarters. Correct. Now, as Bobby mentioned that there is a wedding season. So wedding season, I can also link it with tourism. That when you have a big fat wedding, you book hotels, correct? You book banquets to have. So those also I can link it with hotels. So you have to link all those things, the economic thing. You cannot know that which sector is growing, which is not. No one can tell that. It is all, see, it can happen that everything goes for a toss. It can happen that tourism sector declines tomorrow. Can happen. But I am trying to provide things that from the data specific what I'm getting on a daily basis, I feel that there will be a growth in this sector.
Sir, there was a news today in Business Standard that FMCG sectors is cutting the ad revenue. Ad expenditure by 10% because of weak demand. It was in Business Standard.
Because of?
It was this news was about that this thing happened till the 9 months from January to September, or the first half of 25. They are saying that the another half, which is after September, the things will be optimistic for the news, for the news businesses, because they are saying that from now onwards, after GST 2.0 transaction gets settled on, the FMCG demand will rise, and again they will publish the news article. So if you read the full news, I have given the newsletter regarding the same. So they are saying that from now onwards, they are again optimistic on the FMCG on their FMCG clients.
Okay.
I also want to add, sir, like they have mentioned, TV advertisement. TV advertisement is continue to decline, though below the belt advertisement or regional wise advertisement has continued to grow, sir. Marico has also mentioned in their press release that they have pushed their advertisement expenses, as well as HUL also has increased its advertisement expenses. But those are below the belt or regional specific advertisement expenses, sir.
Okay. Fine. Small part. So see, advertising spend, okay, not to talk much about cost. क्या अभी कम करेंगे फिर बढ़ा देंगे. It is, things which are in the company's hand are, you should talk less about it. Things which are economic, because company's hand is like, tomorrow what if the company increases that expenditure? And now the ad expenditure decreases, like Shubham has written the news that till now it was muted because of the muted consumption. Till now they have not spent because of the consumption only was lower. But now since it's expected, so fine, it was just one-off thing. Good to know about it, but not to talk much on the cost. Okay.
सर वो FMCG सेक्टर कुछ कंपनीज ने एक्सेप्शनली परफॉर्म किया ना Q2 में, फॉर एग्जांपल TCPI ब्रिटानिया, फिर भी ज़्यादा मूवमेंट नहीं था, तो बिकॉज इट वाज ऑलरेडी स्टीप वैल्यूएशन,
Already priced.
बिकॉज PE was more than 50 already of most
FMCG
companies.
तो कब से पढ़ना चाहिए? See, PE of 50 cannot say it is overvalued or it is high.
तो नॉर्मल क्या है इसमें?
What if the company's average PE is 60 in that industry? Do you know the average PE? Do you know what Britannia trades at? PE is never you talk about.
एवरेज पी जो पूरा इंडस्ट्री का है वो तो डिफिकल्ट है ना, क्योंकि ब्रिटानिया है वो ऐसे FMCG में आता है, पर अभी वो डाबर भी है, मतलब वो अलग अलग प्रोडक्ट है, तो वो सब FMCG में कैसे लेंगे हम?
बात ही नहीं कर सकते. You cannot talk about it. Aditya, avoid talking about PE and all. You will be screwed up in the interview unnecessarily.
Sure, sir.
तो PE वो तुम नहीं बात करनी कि PE high था, valuations. Sir, valuations, हाँ. You can also say that, sir, it is trading at 50 times. Historically, अगर पता है तो always comparable. If you say that historically it was getting 20 times, now it is trading at 50 times, so ठीक है. If you just say that it is trading at 50 times, so it is expensive, then it is the wrong way to present.
मतलब हिस्टोरिकली कंपेयर करें ना?
हाँ, always historically, because
Chart wise.
you cannot compare it with the industry, because as Shubham mentioned,
हाँ, बहुत डाइवर्स है.
हाँ, diverse. You cannot compare Britannia's PE with HUL's PE. अलग ही है दोनों.
Sure.
Okay. So always with a comparable P or historical P of that same company.
Sir, I have also written the news
Good
about
point.
this ministry which has spent. So should I present it?
Yeah, present.
So in the
तुम
first
लिखते वक्त
half,
थोड़ा स्पेस तो डालो, लिखते वक्त थोड़ा स्पेस तो डालो, पैराग्राफ तो डालो, सब एक साथ
सर वो
लिखो।
पैराग्राफ डाला था, पर है ना, मतलब कैसा सेकंड
कौन
पैराग्राफ
सा?
डालने के लिए मेरे पास कोई हेडिंग मुझे मिल नहीं रहा था, लाइक अभी
नहीं तो
सेकंड का मैं।
पेज पे छोड़ो। क्या होता है जब मैं रीड कर रहा हूँ, मेरे को बता मैं कैसे रीड कर रहा हूँ, व्हाट इज हैपनिंग, so writing it well, but when I am reading it, problem is to show you what is my problem while reading your news. I am getting like this. If I take my mobile phone, I am seeing like this. See, now what should I read over here? So what you can do is when you stop, na government spend, तो यहाँ पे space डालो, write it. So you don't have an heading, you know. ठीक हो गया road transport. Yeah, space. You are talking about road transports. You are talking about higher capex है तो फर्क समझ रहा है ना?
Yes sir.
Then you can this ठीक है. So I know road transport followed by railways. Railways driven by Vande Bharat. Dedicated freight अलग है. So railways का ही part है. You can followed by railways. Railways को तुम बोलोगे ना ये सब railways का part था. Correct. Part of railways. Followed by railways, which was driven by Vande Bharat train. Station development, coverage rollout, dedicated freight corridor. फिर आया तुम्हारा, अच्छा तो अभी ये रोडवेज की बात करें, रोडवेज में डालो ना भारतमाला एक्सप्रेसवेज, कैसा है? Government spending, top ministry, okay, road and highways led a 63% growth with Bharatmala and major expressways. Okay. Railways, which are at 57% at 1.43 billion, was driven by Vande Bharat train station development, coverage rollouts, and dedicated freight corridor. This infra goes to improve movement. So हो गया ना, 3 पैराग्राफ तो हो गए. एक रोड के बारे में, रेलवेज के बारे में, अगर तुम्हारा conclusion, because if I am reading this, no, the problem is यहाँ पे एक लिखा है, यहाँ पे एक लिखा है, वापस कैपिटल इधर लिखा है, वापस भारतमाला मेजर एक्सप्रेस है नीचे लिखा, ऐसा क्यों? If you are talking about roads, तो है नहीं तुम्हारे पास ज्यादा कुछ लिखने का. If you don't have anything to write, road transport, write about road transport, write about railways, because now for presenting also it will be important. करो present your name.
Yes, so present. In the first half of FY26, the government has already utilized about 52% of its total budget. In that, road and transport and highway spent around 63% of its
Road transport and highways. Road
transport and highways spent around 63% of its 1.71 trillion rupees allocation, while railway used.
चलो क्या एक सेकंड, which was बोला ना ये, तो which was led by
अच्छा मतलब हाँ, which was led. तो फिर अच्छा मतलब रोड का एक साथ में और फिर रेलवेज
रोड
का
का तो
अलग.
साथ में ही है ना वो, हाँ साथ में तो खत्म करो ना, वहाँ पे वापस भी तुमको यहाँ पे बोलना है नीचे. which was led by भारतमाला and major expressways.
क्योंकि उसका मतलब कम था मेरे पास, उसका डेटा मिला नहीं मुझे, मैंने ढूंढा तो दो
लिखा था ना तुमने, भी वही था ना. if I talk
हाँ, दो ही
about
है.
understanding, तो रोड मतलब यही है ना, भारतमाला and major expressways.
हाँ.
तो रोड ट्रांसपोर्ट led 63% of the क्यों किसमें हुआ था, led by भारतमाला and major expressways. फिर दो न्यूज है ना, अलग अलग है, रोड ट्रांसपोर्ट एंड रेलवेज अलग अलग पार्ट है. तो व्हाई वांट टू मिक्स एवरीथिंग, क्योंकि वो जर्नलिस्ट है, वो जर्नलिस्ट ऐसे लिखते हैं, हमको नहीं ऐसे लिखना है उनको, क्योंकि उनको पेज बढ़ाना ही होता है. ओके, Now railways, क्योंकि presentation में भी काम में आएगा ना, led by भरत माला. अभी railways के बाद what happened in railways?
So in railways, एक second, sir. In railways, they have spent around 57%, which is of 1.43 trillion, which was allocated in capex project like Vande Bharat trains, station redevelopment, 𝗶𝗹𝗹 rollout, and dedicated freight corridor, along with infra push.
एक second, Shubham, your voice. See my voice. Railway starts. Railway spent 57% of that is 1.43 trillion, which was led by higher capex in Vande Bharat trains, station redevelopment, coverage rollout, and dedicated freight corridor. क्या फर्क है मेरे बोलने में और तुम्हारे बोलने में?
मतलब
सर
सर
पॉज नहीं दे रहे. You are not taking the pause. कि अभी खत्म हो गया ना वो. Along with अचानक से क्यों जा रही हो कि अभी अलग है ना ये. So this has led to an improvement in goods movement, connectivity, and tourism. Correct.
Yes, sir.
And now what is your conclusion on this? ये तो तुमने बोला अभी इसका क्या करूँ मैं?
सर इसका मेरा कंक्लूजन लास्ट का यही था, जो लास्ट का पॉइंट है कि दिस होल थिंग विच इज दैट दे आर स्पेंडिंग मोर, not only they are spending more, they are spending more on capex rather than the regular payout. So this will lead to improvement in good movement and connectivity overall, and which can benefit the tourism and traveling sector.
And ये भी होता है dedicated freight corridor for the logistics sector.
या ऑल्सो फॉर द लॉजिस्टिक. बट सर मेरा इसमें एक डाउट था कि इसमें अगर कनेक्टिविटी पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट की बेटर होती है तो सर जो ऑटो इंडस्ट्री है उसके लिए ये नेगेटिव न्यूज नहीं हो सकता है क्या, अगर फ्यूचर में पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट बेटर है तो?
हाँ तो अच्छा तुमने पूछा, मैं बोलने वाला था. Now in that, see now I will give you a situation. तुम्हारे जैसे we are staying in Mumbai और मेट्रो हो गए हैं, ट्रेन्स हो गए हैं. We have metros, we have trains, we have buses. Roads connectivity are good. Now, if you want to buy a car, will you buy an Alto or will you buy a high-end car?
Sir, high-end car because Alto.
You will not buy an Alto. So ये premium में इसका demand यहाँ से भी बढ़ रहा है. I personally feel it that if the roads are good in India, I would rather buy a premium car rather than a normal car, because now I don't want to go to office with my car because connectivity is too good.
But sir,
That
if
is
you
why-
are a person who is मतलब जो ऑल्टो परचेज करने वाला है तो वो प्रीमियम वैसे ले ही नहीं पाएगा ना, मतलब दोनों के कंज्यूमर ही डिफरेंट है तो वो
So
तो
what I can talk about is the India is moving towards millionaires are increasing in India. With millionaires increasing in India, probably if they want to buy a car, they might buy a premium car, and it can be related to the road network in India, which is growing. तो ये दो पार्ट है. I am talking as per I am an HMM. दिख ही रहा है ना, premiumization is happening everywhere.
yes.
तो दिख ही रहा है ना, मतलब see तुम्हारे पास तुम्हारा अगर 10 लाख की सैलरी है ना, you will at least buy a car of 20 lakhs. Agree?
Yes.
2025 बजट बढ़ा के भी ये है. So what if your salary is 20 lakhs? Might go
तो
for a
फिर
premium
40-50 लाख का कार
40
तो
50 lakh car. Correct. And we do it. Consumption demand है. So ये था, ये है, मतलब this I can relate to. भी वंदे भारत ट्रेन, गरीब लोग जाते हैं क्या वंदे भारत ट्रेन से?
no.
कितना में, मतलब if I talk about local मतलब normal fare and वंदे भारत is like 10 times. मतलब मेरा
Yes.
I have a driver. उसको I was not knowing. I told him मुंबई पुणे जाने को. He's like, sir, I reach in 90 rupees. मतलब how? The train is like 90 rupees. तो मुझे नहीं पता था मतलब वंदे भारत is that expensive. वंदे भारत का 1500-2000 रुपए टिकट है मुंबई पुणे. This मुंबई पुणे. I was not knowing that people can go at 100 rupees. So obviously we don't talk about that. India is a growing economy. If Vande Bharat trains are growing in India, it obviously shows that the premiumization is happening. And can I say, let's say your maid, okay, Shubham, your maid wants to go to her native place. उसका भी है salary,
Yes.
मुंबई में salary is high, maids का. She can also afford Vande Bharat. या फिर she'll try to afford if she is going only one time. Correct?
Yes, they like everyone is मतलब उसमें भी सब लोग like everyone who is going once in a year, तो वो
हाँ,
लोग for the experience also experience करना
अच्छा,
होता है कि ये
correct,
नया
ये
ट्रेन
बोला,
बना है
correct,
सो कैसा बना है.
correct, correct. ये है, this is the demand which is happening. अब ये थोड़ा vague है because there is no data point onto it. इस समय मेरा experience बोल रहा हूँ कि ऐसा हो रहा है. What I seeing approx, मतलब I use all this. I use the major expressway. क्योंकि मुंबई में आता था expressway, I know the expressway is good. The point I go to Mumbai now, what I find is ना, the roads in Mumbai are improving. Coastal road हो रहा है. वो from Mumbai Pune there is happening a missing link. No, it's the corridor which will go between the tunnels. The Ghat in Lonavala will be bypassed. All these things are happening. You know, Pune mein ring road is happening. Thane, Mumbai, the national park area has been making into tunnels. So many things are happening. So probably I will not buy an Alto at that time. Or I will buy a 5 lakh car. If I'm earning 10 lakh, probably I will buy a 10-20 lakh car just to get that experience. Consumption demand is booming in India.
तो
You
एक
can
और
see
न्यूज
this.
भी था कल की जो रेलवे है उसका ऑपरेशन रेशियो है वो 98% से बिलो जा सकता है इन दिस ईयर, तो वो एस्टिमेट कर रहे हैं बिकॉज जो गवर्नमेंट का बजट आने वाला है उसमें भी दे आर टेलिंग दैट अबाउ 90% कैपेक्स जो एक्सपेंस है वो गवर्नमेंट अलोकेट करने वाली है. सो वो होने से और रेवेन्यू भी वो लोग का जो जो एनालिस्ट है जो बोल रहा है कि ऑपरेशन रेशियो विल बी बिलो 98%. They are saying that it will be because of the higher moving passengers and freight, मतलब जो goods है वो and passenger are moving in a मतलब ज्यादा move कर रहे हैं. So if they are moving more, it shows that travel tourism हो रहा है. एंड
Yes.
एंड अगर उनके पास मतलब रेलवे के पास पैसा रहेगा, ज्यादा रिजर्व्स रहेंगे बिकॉज रेशियोज आर बेटर एंड गवर्नमेंट विल अलोकेट मोर देन 90%, सो उस रिजर्व से दे कैन फंड द केपेक्स ऑपरेशन आल्सो फॉर द फ्यूचर.
Yes. IRCTC, the only company in railways.
यस सर.
But I will talk about tourism. I will more focus on this. So everything, contributes to tourism. Good roads, good infrastructure, good connectivity. People will like, and I have to now keep a close eye on the foreign tourism in India, which is slowly increasing. So now, I was realize if you be on the Instagram, nowadays you see foreigners taking photos and saying that I'm a foreigner. काफी रील्स आते फॉरेनर्स के ऊपर से. जस्ट हैव अ लुक एट इंस्टाग्राम. ऐसी लॉट ऑफ, मतलब कोई तो गलत नहीं करते इंडियंस, कचरा फेंका, ये फेंका, वो फेंका, उस पे डालते फॉरेनर. yesterday I saw a reel that she was the foreign tourist was asking the shopkeeper that she wanted to throw the ice cream wrapper and the shopkeeper was saying हाँ डाल दो इधर ही नीचे. तो ये रील्स आ रहे. बट
तो
व्हाट आई
वॉचमैन था वो
रियलाइज,
शायद,
क्या हुआ,
वॉचमैन था शायद.
कोई तो था. तो ये लाइक, तो नहीं, व्हाट आई foreign people are coming in India. ये मेरा perspective था कि they are coming, and now because they are coming in India, India is also, now I've been to Andaman. In Andaman, I went to a beach. There, 500 meters before, you are not allowed to carry a single bag with you. Nothing in the hands. Just go barefoot. No, not even slippers and chappals. You have to keep it in a. So that beach was so clean. We're not allowed to take any random thing. And even the hotels was there. No, it was like 500 meters away from the beach. The point you go to Goa, everything you have on beach. So ये हो रहा है ना इंडिया में. I am seeing these things are happening. I don't travel much, but whatever I travel, I just observe all these things around.
बट सर इससे तो जो सोशल मीडिया पे जो फॉरेनर्स आके यहाँ पे शेम करते हैं तो उससे तो लाइक फ्यूचर में कम फॉरेन टूरिस्ट आएंगे इंडिया में बिकॉज
होता ना इंडिया में. और स्पिरिचुअल टूरिज्म इज क्वाइट हाई फॉर फॉरेनर्स.
हाँ
योगा,
स्पिरिचुअल
वो
टूरिज्म.
काफी है. योगा एंड वो इंडिया, दे लाइक द इंडियन स्पिरिचुअल कल्चर. So we might
और
not
सर
like
मैं
the
जब भी
number.
मतलब कुछ साल पहले मैं एक बार अटारी बॉर्डर पे गया था, तो वाघा बॉर्डर अटारी बॉर्डर दोनों कनेक्ट है, वहां पे वो शो भी करते हैं लाइक इंडिया और
हाँ
पाकिस्तान के
correct.
सोल्जर। तो मैंने एक चीज नोटिस की कि जो भी फॉरेन टूरिस्ट है जिनको ये एक्सपीरियंस करना है, इवन द साउदी पीपल लाइक दे से दैट दे आर विद पाकिस्तान अलाइंड, but even from middle eastern, western and every people are coming to see that from India, like India के border पे बैठ के they are seeing। पाकिस्तान में वी डोंट सी एनी लाइक फॉरेन टूरिस्ट एक्सपीरियंसिंग दिस। सो वो है, फिर कच्छ है, वहां पे मैं गया था, तो वहां पे भी बॉर्डर है एंड वहां पे भी कोई शो होता है, तो वहां पे भी लाइक फ्रॉम देयर साइड दे आर नो फॉरेन टूरिस्ट। फॉरेन टूरिस्ट जो कच्छ में भी जो होता है लाइक द थिंग, वहां पे भी लाइक हमारे साइड से ही रहते हैं। सो वो तिब्बत भी जाना रहता है, तो तिब्बत के लिए किसको जाना रहता है, तो चाइना से लोग कम जाते हैं वहां पे बिकॉज वीजा का इशू है, एंड तिब्बत का जो मोस्ट ऑफ द स्पिरिचुअल एरिया है वो इंडिया साइड में आता है। वहां पे है, वहां पे कुछ रूहानी है स्पिरिचुअल तिब्बत में, तो वो देखना रहता है, तो वो भी लोग इंडिया से ट्रैवल करते हैं टू गो टूवर्ड्स तिब्बत एंड नेपाल, वो साइड जो काठमांडू भी जाते हैं, तो वो इंडिया को इंक्लूड करते ही है उसमें भी।
करेक्ट करेक्ट, ये हो रहा है, आई कैन सी इट।
सर
इंस्टाग्राम पे
मेनली
भी
ये होती है ना, इंडिया का खुद का मेडिकल सिस्टम नहीं है सर, आयुष,
हाँ मेडिकल
विच इंक्लूड आयुर्वेदिक, योगा, यूनानी सिद्धा, होम्योपैथी, तो उस वो सर वेस्टर्न कल्चर में बहुत फेमस है।
करेक्ट।
तो वो बाहर के लोग, दैट्स व्हाई वहाँ पे मतलब इवन इंडिया में सिचुएटेड सर्टेन कंपनीज हैं जो बाहर प्रमोट करती हैं, एंड दे ट्रैवल हेयर एंड दे ट्राई टू स्टे इन देयर होटल्स, और वो होटल्स में ये सर्विसेज प्रोवाइड करते हैं योगा की एंड आयुष आयुर्वेदिक वो सब।
करेक्ट करेक्ट। बीच में एक न्यूज भी था, लुकिंग एट द न्यूज, सब इंडियन न्यूज भी है, बट एक न्यूज भी था दैट इंडियंस हैव done the visa restrictions lower for foreign tourists in India, from specific countries, UK and UK, Europe specifically. They have also cut down the cost of visa to travel in India. आपने ये आया था बीच में, I'm not getting that news somewhere, but I see that. तो मेरा वही, I am now focusing on the foreign tourism. And ये जो ताज है ना, ये ताज होटल, IHCL होटल, चैरिट होटल, JW मैरिट, just visit the hotel any time, कभी मूड हुआ तो जाके आना अंदर, कोई पैसा नहीं लेता इसका। You will see majority foreigners over there. Majority people are foreigners. क्योंकि उनको ही वो सस्ता करता है। 20,000 या 50,000 का रूम दे आर रेटेड लाइक लाइक $50 per night, $500 per night, तो उनको वो सस्ता करता है। Okay. Fine guys, I will wrap up today. I have to leave.
Sir, hello.
हाँ
Hello, sir.
Sir, one quick question. Sir, what is your view on Britannia result? क्योंकि सर पैट भले ही 23% से ग्रो हुआ है, बट रेवेन्यू 4% से ही ग्रो हुआ है। वो पैट ग्रो हुआ है बिकॉज ऑफ कॉस्ट कटिंग सर।
cost cutting, yes yes. नहीं so
तो वो मतलब आइडियल नहीं होगा ना।
Aryan, there is never a news on result, मतलब view on result. If I am not tracking the stock and तुम बोले सर व्यू क्या है, तो जैसे आप तुम डाटा कंज्यूमर का बोलते, मैं बोलूंगा ठीक है पता है सॉफ्ट क्वार्टर ही होने वाला था। एंड सी सॉफ्ट कवर क्यों है, तुमने लिखा ना जीएसटी के वजह से,
हाँ सर।
तो फिर तो एक्सपेक्टेड था ना कि सॉफ्ट ही होगा। फ्यूचर क्या है अभी, तुमने भी लिखा है Q3 विल बी गुड, खुद ही लिखा है ना तुमने।
हाँ सर, मतलब बेकरी पोर्टफोलियो एंड रूरल डिमांड की वजह से
हाँ,
Q3 विल बी गुड।
तुम मुझे क्या बोल, खुद ही लिखा है तुमने।
अब स्टॉकिंग भी होगा ना थोड़ा क्यूट
वो पसंद है क्योंकि जीएसटी कट था यहाँ पे, वो ट्रांजिशन हुआ था,
हाँ
इसके
सर,
लिए रेवेन्यू डिक्लाइन हो गए थे।
एंड मोस्टली 80% से अब उनका रेवेन्यू बिस्किट से आता है, जो 18% से
हाँ
5% पे हो गया।
पसंद हो
हाँ
गया, तो फिर अभी व्हाट इज द व्यू नाउ, यू टेल। ऐसा
सर,
पॉजिटिव है।
तो हाँ जीएसटी लेट ग्रोथ होगा Q3 पे।
हाँ तो अभी वही देखना कि प्रोडक्ट कैसे ग्रो होता है, तो मैंने तुमको बोला ना वो दिख रहा है मुझे डीमार्ट पे, आई कैन सी दोस प्रोडक्ट्स इन द डीमार्ट।
And हाँ सर, लाइक yesterday you have mentioned ना कि सर आप वहाँ मतलब अपने मॉल जाके देखो, तो मैं सर
हाँ
रिलायंस बाजार गया था,
हाँ
बट मेजरली सर रिलायंस के ही प्रोडक्ट्स थे। रिलायंस का सर जो इंडिपेंडेंस एंड गुड लाइफ नहीं है, लाइक टीसीपीएल में हम लोग कैपिटल फूड्स की बात कर रहे थे ना सर, टाटा संपन्न एंड टाटा
हाँ
सोलफुल की,
हाँ
वो थे, बट वो एट द बैक थे, और उसके स्मॉल स्मॉल पैकेजेस में ही थे सर। और जो बड़े पैकेट्स थे उसके दाल के सर, वो सब पीछे रखे हुए थे, बट आगे मेरे को सर उसी का दिख रहा था कि कहते हैं गुड लाइफ का एंड इंडिपेंडेंस का।
हाँ, वो
ऑल्सो
तो
देवर
रिलायंस है ना,
टू
तो
थ्री
तुम टाटा में
Also,
जाओ
there's also there were 2-3 brands also which offer same product like दाल pulses दे रहे थे, वो Reliance के ही हैं but हल्के प्रीमियम वर्जन में आ रहा है सर.
ओके ओके एंड इधर वी हैव टू ट्रैक इट, ये कितना होता है अभी एक से कुछ नहीं समझेगा, यू हैव टू ट्रैक एवरी टाइम कुछ चेंजेस हो रहा है क्या, एक मन बात वापस जाओ, एक महीने बाद क्या देखो क्या क्या हो रहा है वहाँ पे.
Okay.
ओके ओके गाइस, थैंक यू, सी यू टुमारो, बाय.
सर
Thank you, sir.
आपसे
सर आज
डिस्कस करना
कनेक्ट कर
था।
सकते हैं.
हाँ करो ना, फोन करो, तो गिव अ व्हाट्सएप कॉल.
आई गिव इट नाउ.
या
ओके.
Sir,
ऋषभ सर,
hello.
हाँ हाँ हाँ,
Sir, Ashutosh this side. Do you have a minute?
या गो अहेड. I have asked Ashutosh, if you have any doubts, please let me know in the before that I can plan it. Achanak se when I have to go now, you said you have a minute. When I started the call only, I asked, no? If you have any doubts, let me know.
Sir, I just wanted the feedback. You said, can you just
Sorry. Sorry, Ashutosh.
read out the news and then go to the results or something? Read out the news. I didn't go through the results and everything.
Result,
So,
yes. You have to go there. See what all things Aryan told. Wherever it is written in your analysis, उसने सिर्फ डेटा बता दिया मुझे. 290 basis point से कम हुए हैं, margins improve हुए हैं, it has declined because of other expenses increase and employee cost decreasing. Gross margin decrease हो गए, कितने basis point decrease हो गए. So we have done that, ना वो है न्यूज़, उसमें भी है how to write a result update. Result update is not a newsletter.
okay, sir.
वो पेपर में पढ़ना ही नहीं है न्यूज़ कभी उसका, सिर्फ वहाँ से you can take something out of it.
Sir.